Hello Tarot Tube. I just got this in the mail, and so I thought I would just sit down right away and do an unboxing, first impressions of the Sufi Tarot by Aida Hussein, which is a 78 card deck and guidebook. So first off, this is published by Hay House, and I know there's been some concern about the quality of the card stock, so let's find out what we've got. So got a little bit dinged here. Hopefully everything's okay inside the box. Let's see, a little tight but not too bad. All right, it looks like the guidebook is what we have been getting recently from Hay House. Does not have any illustrations, any card illustrations in the book. But other than that, it looks like a typical guidebook with a page for each card. And it looks like we've changed our court cards as well as added a second name, I guess you'd say, a second title to the major arcana. All right, and it looks like with each card, in addition to an upright and a reverse meaning, we're getting a description, and then we're also getting a contemplation and an affirmation. So that could be really useful in terms of using these cards to help you out with meditation, path working, journaling, that sort of thing. All right, so let's put this, actually let's look at it a little bit more. I think we probably won't go back to it. Okay, so here's a little poem from Rumi. Air, earth, water, and fire are God's servants. To us they seem lifeless, but to God living. Right, so as you would expect, this is based in the Sufi religious tradition. So there's going to be, you know, real spiritual connections. All right, oh, here we go. Here's the Sufi Tarot presents the court cards, traditionally page, knight, queen, and king, as daughter, son, malika, and shah. And the malika is Arabic for queen and represents the mature feminine aspect of that element, while the shah, or Persian for king, stands for its seasoned masculine manifestation. All right, let's see. There probably are some spreads. I thought I saw spreads as we were flipping through here. We've got a lot of end notes. Any spreads? Any spreads? I don't see any. Okay, put this to the side for now. Here's our creator on the back here. She says she's a journalist and senior teacher, global organization. So this is why I decided I wanted to give this a try. I did look at her website, and this is her personal spiritual tradition, and she is from, I hope I've got this right, but I believe Pakistan is her country of origin. She lives in Canada now. Because, you know, we do have a lot of oracle and tarot decks that use wisdom from traditional spiritual or religious traditions, not always being explained by someone who is actually within that tradition. So that can sometimes be problematic for some of us. Okay, taking a sip of water here. All right, so this really is first impressions, and the full is our cover for the box and the deck. Here's the back of the card. So I'll just put this one here so you have this. So I'll be reading more about this myself later. But like I said, this is just first impressions, and I always think of this as a Persian type of design, Arabic, but maybe more Persian, these kind of mosaic, non-representational artistic patterns. All right, here we go. The Alchemist, Murshida. I'm not going to get the pronunciation on this. Shabanu, but it does look like a kind of traditional empress in terms of the colors and the pomegranate, the sun, the sort of a throne. The Sultan, nice with the rams. Here. Right, I don't know what the Arabic word is. I do know it is Arabic. I think it might be the word for God. Let's just look it up real quick. Hierophant. He embodies the quality of Hadi, the trustworthy guide who brings you to your inherent heart knowledge by becoming a mirror for you to contemplate yourself in. All right, I don't see anything about the word. But here's the contemplations and affirmation. What's my relationship with religious power structures? How do traditions and conventions make me feel? The affirmation is, I open myself up to receive spiritual guidance from inside and from outside. It's nice. Oh, and let's talk about cardstock, another issue that has come up for a lot of people with Hay House. Okay, so this deck, anyway, this printing of it, it is a matte cardstock. It feels really comfortable. It's a nice smooth touch, and it's a nice deck. It feels good. I don't think anybody's going to have any complaints about it. So Lovers, the Chariot, that's a lot of action there. Oh, very nice. Look, she's holding a little chick, I believe. And she's young. Our character in this card is young. The Dervish. All right, so this is in my mind, this is what I think of when I think of Sufi. I think about that spinning and how that's a part of their religious tradition. And one of the reasons I was attracted to this deck and giving it a try is from the time I first heard about this, I was certainly always aware of how children especially, but anybody of any age, you can sort of spin yourself into this different state. Like kids love to do it. They just spin. They do it naturally. Nobody teaches them to do it, and they'll spin themselves into another state. And so I was intrigued, like as the years have passed and I've learned more about mental and emotional health things and somatic, you know, the physical feeling state, you know, how your body tells the story, your body holds on to the story. And I have thought back about this a couple times, like how does that work, and how you hold your arms is important. One is up, you know, towards the sky, one's down towards the earth. Okay, so let's just read this one. So, upright, faith, destiny, importance of aligning to your true nature, change, turning point, beginnings and ending, a change in fortune and luck, lessons that have been learned. And reversed is struggling with change, disappointments, repetitive patterns, recurring life lessons. I have no idea how to say this. Chark Falak? It's probably not horribly off, but... So, the Wheel of Fortune in traditional tarot and Wheel of Fate in Persian comes from the words chark, wheel, and falak, sky. However, it is more than a wheel in the sky. It is the celestial wheel linked to destinies that so many Sufi poets have written about. It has been called a sky wheel, a cup, a water wheel in the sky, and represents a universal intelligence with a churning and constant motion that brings you closer to that which was meant for you. When this card appears for you, you are being told what it is meant for you will come to you. All you need to do is align yourself with your true nature, do the inner work, trust, and wait. Like the whirling dervish in the center of the wheel, in perfect surrender, as they move in sync with the universe, you are being asked to let go of all perceived ideas of how and when things must happen. The divine timing of the universe is in action, and it is all in your favor. An extremely positive card. is all about turning points. It is telling you that change is inevitable, and that just as every season and every cell eventually changes, so will circumstances in your life. Accept those changes as new opportunities, and new energy will accompany with them. Like the whirling of a dervish, I'm not even going to say it anymore. It's the opposite of stagnation. As the wheel spins, old cycles end and new stations or maqams are reached. Contemplations. What is my relationship with change? What lessons does the universe keep presenting me with that still need to be learned? And the affirmation is, knowing that only good awaits me, I accept change. All right. I think this deck has got a lot of promise. And when they were talking about the Sufi poets, Persian poets, I thought about this oracle deck, the Wisdom of Hafiz, which is not a Hay House deck. But I was wondering how this would go with it, because this, so these are poems of, Hafiz, most beloved of Persians. Okay, so yeah, this works in theory. It's a glossy deck. It's not matte, but I think they look good together. Okay, that was a little diversion there, as I am capable of doing. Put that to the side. Here we go. All right, there's what we think of as justice, the Hanged Man, the Moon. That's the word ascension just hit me there. Okay. Oh, look how dark this is, and look at the chains. And there's a lot. Here's the Tower. So even though you've got these Arabic words, I don't think you're going to have any trouble seeing immediately, even without the numbers, which card it is. Oh, look how beautiful and happy that one is, the World. And I love this. Looks like cave drawings, right? And there's a compass. There's a lot to look at here. We've got the symbols. All right, so that's the end of our majors. Let's take this and put it to the side. And let's just have a look at our minors. So pretty obvious that this is our wands. I want to do that. Oh, I like this. That actually really makes sense. It brings in that. I mean, personally, I think when I think of the Five of Wands, here stabs. I frequently think of the sort of gaming, playful aspect that can be in this suit. And that sort of, sure, it's all fun and games until somebody gets hurt. It's kind of the energy I feel with this particular card. It's beautiful. I can't tell if that's a torch or incense. That would require further study. Right, so now we've got this daughter, son, queen, and king in Arabic. Okay, so this, let's look at the palette of this one. So I do see fire. I do see the warmth of that palette. So now we go to the cups. Oh, and you know what? I'm going to pull out my aces, because I do like to look at my aces together. Oh, there goes the contractors. They just can never leave me alone, can they? Sorry about that. All right. Here's our Two of Cups. Oh, how lovely that it's an older couple. Thank you very much, Ayida Hussein. I appreciate that. Well, there's something to think about. Did she do the art and the writing? About the author, oh, about the art team. Okay, hang on. Let's see what that's all about. Art team. Wait, what's about the art team? 173. I think this is important. We're going to take a step out. So this is what it's like when I unbox and look at things at the first team. I sort of jump around to whatever is interesting to me. Okay, the art team. All right, so we've got several people. We have an art director, Abbas. Hassan Aftab is the artist. Momina Khan is another artist. All right, so she's from Lahore, Pakistan. Lahore, Pakistan. Pakistani-born Canadian art director. So I think that's what Aida Hussein is also Pakistani. Yeah, her hometown of Lahore, Pakistan. And then she lived in Dubai, and now she's in Ontario. Right, okay. All right. That's kind of important to me. It just feels more authentic from the culture if the people who made it are from the culture. All right, there's our 3 of Cups. Our 4 of Cups. He's very contemplative, isn't he? Well, that really lets me tie into that feeling quite nicely. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. You know, this is nice to me, the way we see her holding her head. You know, we frequently see the, you know, the cups, all the choices and everything, but this one's really showing you the emotion of it. 8 of Cups. 9. Well, that's interesting. Look, it's a picture. And what is in our rainbow here? Oh, I see. It's the cups. Nice. Nice, nice. The daughter. She's a musician. The son. Oh, look at this bridge. All right. Malika, the queen. And the Shah, king. I like this sort of echoes, the art echoes. And then the female characters have more water. Interesting. Lots to think about. That's what we like. All right, here's our Ace of Swords. I'll put that aside with the other ace. 2 of Swords. She's blindfolded. We don't have any physical swords, but we've got the swords in the 2 paths. I suppose they're paths. It's the 3, and we just get the color of the heart there. 4. 5. Well, that looks pretty serious. 6. So with the wings, and that's a little bit of a heart shape, so it's almost like the heart's desire or the heart's spirit more than a person guiding the boat. 7 of Cups. That's quite dark. It's a little hard to see our thief there, but there he goes. Oh, look at that. They're lined up. It's like blinds preventing her from seeing, and she's blindfolded. Oh, and the spinning, it's like the dervish spin, I think. I think that's what I'm seeing. Oh, we really see a lot of movement in that. And this is interesting. She's moving, you know, she's in action, whereas he's reclining. All right, there goes our swords. And here is our Ace of Coins. I'll put that over here. More dancing and drumming. Here they are working on a mosaic pattern tiles. 4 of Coins. It almost looks like he's in the chest, although I'm sure that's not what it's supposed to be. And this is quite dark as well, isn't it? This all makes sense. So they're both working on their craft there. One of my favorite cards in the decks, mine. And let's see what my card looks like, the Queen. I like how they're all like happy, dancing, making music. Get that up in the sky like the sun. All with figs, nice. And there's the Shaw. Can't tell what kind of tree that's supposed to be, but all right, now let me see if I can just, I may have to pull the camera up a little bit to do my ending. I like to look at my 4. Wait, where'd it go? I thought I had all 4 of them. Let's pull this up. Get all 4 of my aces. Which one am I missing? I didn't get the cups. Let's get the cups. So while I'm looking for the cups, I can tell you that this deck is really soft, nice, comfortable feeling in the hands. I think it's going to shuffle just fine. I don't know why I'm going through this so slow like this. That's why I just need to find the cups. There we go. There. Okay. All right, put this to the side. All right, so let's see the essence of the 4 suits. Very essence. And I still need to come up a little bit. They're big cards. Yep, and I still need to come up. Maybe I could put them to the side. That'll be better. All right, there we go. Okay, so that's it. That is my new tarot, the Sufi Tarot by Ayeda Hussein. And first impressions, I like it very much. And I'm immediately thinking that I'm going to be pairing it with the Wisdom of Heifetz. So I'll be doing some readings with this for myself in the upcoming days. And I'm going to leave you with 2 cards. So we will just, we'll see. I'm not the best shuffler. One of the things I always say, I'm not the best shuffler. But I'm going to shuffle this and pull a card. And, oh yeah. Okay, it's a little big, but it's okay. All right, we'll just pull one at random, and then we'll pull one Heifetz card, and I am going to read the contemplation for this, Mashada. So let's read hers, and then I will pull a Heifetz. So upright, divine guidance, intuition, sacred knowledge, subconscious mind, hidden talents, things yet to be revealed, embracing your divine inheritance. So I'm not going to read the whole thing. I did read one, so you got a sense of it. But the contemplations are, what is my relationship with stillness? How do I use contemplation and meditation to achieve my goals? And then the affirmation for this card is, I accept the divine wisdom that flows through me. And now we will pull something from the Wisdom of Heifetz. I think I'm saying that right. Let's see what this one is. Oh, I love this elephant. Have courage, 43. So I would read this as, have the courage to ask yourself these hard questions. Every moment is courage and hope. Just a little piece of poetry from that one. These are the ways of the everyday heroine on her journey to an authentic life. There you go. So I'm going to leave you with that thought from these 2 decks. And thanks for stopping by. If you enjoyed it, I sure would appreciate hitting the like button. I do walkthroughs of decks like this, and I also do content related to gaming and other forms of divination and magical games. Thanks for stopping by. Please hit that like button. It's good for everybody. Bye.